Alright guys, in a recent YouTube video, Primate Elisha Ayodele, the spiritual leader of INRI, Evangelical Spiritual Church, he openly criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. I believe we all remember, the story that is surrounding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention for asking for referendum from Nigerian government. According to Kanu and all Biafra agitators, the Igbos are marginalized. They are not being treated well in a country they are supposed to be part of. And that was the reason why Kanu said, no way. You understand? The agitation started. But instead of the former president, the late president, Muhammadu Buhari, to really do well and see how he can go about these agitations. Now, so we begin to look for IPOB agitators. In the southeast, they introduce Operation Python Dance 1, 2, even to 4. If they see you with trousers and shirts in Okpo Junction, your own don't go. You be IPOB supporter or you be IPOB member. Our people keep on disappearing. They are buying. In fact, even up till now, our people, they still they buy them. Buried. Businesses were crumbled. Businesses crumbled. Houses were being burnt in the name of stopping agitations. In 2017, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, the Nigerian government invaded his house in Afaruku, Ibuku, in Umuahia, in Abia State. All to buy him. The man escaped. He was whisked out from Nigeria. But what happened? Now they call the talk say he jump bail. How you go see your own pie like this? You say you be boss. Make you face am. The same as Nnamdi Kanu jump bail. Nigerian courts change everything. They turn everything upside down, even when they knows the reality. In that mission, that deadly mission, took 28 lives. And that was what led to Nnamdi Kanu aged parents' death. You know the trauma you get. Now I buy them. That one not enough. Nigerian government from here, they look for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for where he wrong go for his life. Eventually, they kidnapped him from Kenya to Nigeria in 2021. In 2022, Nigerian court discharged and acquitted him. Nigerian government said no. That was when the late president was in office, Muhammadu Buhari. He said no, they are not done with Kanu. We are still here today. But the most surprising thing is that Tinubu still acting on the order of a dead man. The matter get as it be. Why are you holding this man? The Southeast have turned upside down because of him. Why can't you just release him? So that this issue of agitations, you can now discuss about it. It's very, very shameful to say the Nigerian government is negotiating with terrorists. These are bandits and no terrorists. Terrorists, they walk out from government. They don't want peace deal. These are non-terrorists. But you cannot sit down in a round table and have a talk with agitators. At least ask them what is the problem. I remember last year, Honorable Ikenga Ogochinyere said, it seems that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu love what is happening in the Southeast. Because he said up till now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had never sat down, or his cabinet sat down with Igbo people or Igbo leaders and said, okay, let's see how to go about this. No, they don't pump army, soldiers, DSS for Southeast. But it not end anything. This is the same man we are talking about now. His life is in danger currently. He needs medical care outside that DSS dungeon. The federal government of Nigeria said no, they're not agree. So Ayodele urged the president to act decisively and honestly, warning that Kanu's detention could create further problems rather than resolve existing ones. The cleric stated, I want to advise and tell Tinubu the honest truth. Stop playing politics with Nnamdi Kanu's detention. It is politics. It is politics. That is what the Lord says. If you don't like, turn it into anything. Release him, Nnamdi Kanu. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Whether you detain him or don't detain him, whether you keep him or don't keep him, does not give you any victory. He explained that the prolonged incarceration of Kanu without clear resolution only projects an image of bias and hostility. So Ayodele emphasized that keeping Kanu in detention amounts to a show of hatred. But keeping him there is like hatred. Let's be honest to ourselves. Hatred. What has he done? If he has done anything, okay? Speedy this court's trial. They are delaying him. No, it is dangerous, he added. He called on the government to allow justice to prevail, stressing that if Kano had committed any crime, due processes should determine his fate rather than indefinite detention. The cleric also cautioned that the political implications of holding him without trial could worsen tensions in the country. Then they talk say, hear when they hear what? It inside. People don't talk, people don't cry, people don't threaten, people don't shout. We are still here. Okay, now the question is, now cannot be the problem when Nigeria they face. Now cannot be the problem when Nigerian politicians when don't wreck this country finish. Now cannot be all those problem abi. Now cannot they cause all those problem. Kano is never Nigerian problem. That is the truth. Kano is never Nigerian.